Hello again, Super Mega Baseballers. It's Eric again, and while I center my phone a little bit better, back again. This time we're going to do the hums. Now I did this hummingbird one, and as I caution people not to do, don't try to come up with something and then do a completely different team before you do something else. And I didn't. I went off and I I got a better idea. And so I did, and I came up with this. So we'll do this one at some point right now, but right now we're gonna do the hums. This is a 15-layer masterpiece. I like this one a lot. I like the colors that I came up with on this one. I thought that it pops really well. And I've actually come back and looked at what could I do to tweak it with extra layers. I might maybe put a few lines here and there in the wings a little bit, or in the body. I probably could do something like that. But to be honest, I nailed this in 15 layers. So I'm actually really proud of this one. This is one of my better pre-fall expansion of layers ones. So let's get to it. First, I'm going to show you the uniforms. I really like this one. These look fantastic in gameplay. The home one is jersey 20, and I just shrunk up the logo, put it up on top. And then the home one is 12, and the logo looks really nice on it. It pops. Again, these colors look amazing in gameplay. Really look amazing in gameplay. All right, so color-wise, you're going to need, it's a little bit in between the red and the purple, so it's got a little bit of a purplish tinge. I believe that it doesn't show here, but I believe you need to take the saturation down and give it more of a matte effect. And then go with a nice deep blue, pretty close to a navy, maybe a little lighter than a navy. I do have the light blue, but I don't believe we use it at all. Orange and white, and that's really it. So it's really that reddish, almost reddish, slightly pink, the dark blue, the orange, and the white. All right. So as you can see, 15 layers. I actually made this, I believe this was sometime in the summer. Yeah, I think it was like July-ish. I made this, and actually it's because of my previous house. I just bought a house last fall, but the house I had in the summer, we had a pool, and we had a bush that seemed to attract some hummingbirds, and that actually what inspired me to come up with this one and the other one I showed you at the beginning. Well, I like the first one that I showed you. This one, I think this is a nice professional type looking logo. So let's get into it. So square 2 in black, 0, 1, 0, 114 on the scale. And then of course a swish 10. And that'll be in that reddish color. That'll be a -19, -35, 239, and 46. And then we'll do a triangle 3 in orange. And you know what I did? I did do a darker orange. So I did all these other colors because I was trying other things with this. So you will need a darker orange and then a little bit of a lighter orange. So I apologize. You'll need that. So we'll get into, so swish 10 was in the reddish color, triangle 3 in the darker orange, and that's -152, 118, 284 rotation, 55 scale. And then we'll do half circle in orange, 89, 121, 17 rotation, 39 scale. And then for the body, we do it in the dark blue in 1187, 333 rotation, 48 scale. And then teardrop in the reddish color, -54, 111, 297 rotation, 31 scale. And then triangle 3 to do the rest of the wing. and this will be in that reddish color, negative 131, 123, rotation 283, scale 51. Then a swish 10 in the darker orange, 113, 109, 60, and 23 on the scale, and then copy and flip in the lighter orange, 144, 45, rotation 72, scale 27. Then we're going to do a period in white for the eye. And remember, I like using the text, the period, instead of using circle. If you're trying to do small stuff, just remember you can go a lot smaller with using the period rather than circle. This goes at 137.88, rotation 0, scale 3. Then using the dash, okay, font 1, and you could probably play around with this a little bit, you know, if you want to do something a little different. Like 6 looks really good too. Whatever you want though. And since you have a ton of spaces, you don't need to try to combine these and skew them. You can just put one each. And so I do it in black at negative 212, 124, 0, rotation 2, scale. And then copy it and do it at negative 163.98, 0, rotation 2, scale. Then I do the baseball, and you could do the other baseball, the one that's more transparent, but you have to do a circle behind it. This was, again, just because we only had 16 layers at the time, so I just used this one. The dark blue and the white, so dark blue for the stripes, or for the seams, I'm sorry. 69, negative 20, 67 rotation, and 39 scale. You can rotate any way you want. I just chose to do it to make the baseball to look right, exactly the way I have it. And then do an outline in the dark orange, and then the hums in font 3, which at the time was probably one of the most common ones I did, but it looks really nice here. And that goes at 0, negative 177, rotation 0, and scale 16. And that's it. That's that simple. When I do the half circle here, you can see that, you know, it's buried under a couple of things. Like I buried part of the half circle under the head here, and then also the baseball helped cover up some of it too, to kind of give it that nice curve so that the bird is kind of curved around the ball. Again, I love the way this looks on the jersey. I think it's, with the color schemes, it pops out really, really nice. Again, I said it looks really good. That I don't know what you call it. It's not a maroon, but that reddish, you know, pinkish purple really pops in gameplay, and it goes really well with the other colors. I'm really proud of this one. I just like the way this goes, and I think this is probably one of the nicest 16 layer or less that I've done. So I'm really proud of this. So I hope you like it. You can definitely change the colors if you don't like it. I just would recommend these because I think it looks fantastic. So thank you as always for your support, and please subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss a logo. Next up is the dinos, and then I'm going to do another 16 layer one called the Godfathers. Those will be the ones coming up next. Thank you very much.